Located just north of I-94 off the Sargent Road exit on Waltz Road in Jackson is Sandhill Crane Vineyards. This is a family-owned and operated winery dedicated to making award-winning wine with 100% Michigan-grown fruit. But it doesn't stop there. If you want a delicious sandwich, bowl of soup, cup of coffee, or one of their many other items, stop by the cafe. There's wine tasting, a banquet room to hold private events such as weddings, showers, fundraisers, parties of all kinds. Whatever your needs are, they've got you covered. Co-owner Holly Balansag and kitchen manager Pauline Balansag are just two of the many employees that keep this winery growing. So Holly, tell us more about Sandhill Crane Vineyards.
We do weddings, showers, all kinds of public and private events. We have music on the weekends. We have late night Fridays now, where we have live music. We released a new wine every weekend this month, the month of May, and we're coming into our busy season. So we've got festivals coming up, all kinds of fun things.
It is, the weather is turning for the better, and one thing I have to mention is that we've always really enjoyed the wines here at Sandhill Crane, but Holly also is into making some port wines, which some of you might not be familiar with, and we'll dive into a little bit more about that later. But can you tell us just a little bit about what like a port wine is?
A port wine, it's generally speaking an after dinner wine that you would just kind of sip on. Mm-hmm. It is made, I make mine in the original style. We can't technically call it port because it's only if it's made in Portugal you call it port, but it's basically you ferment a wine and then stop the fermentation to retain some of that residual sugar and add alcohol to boost the alcohol up. So they're generally between 18 and 24% alcohol, a little bit sweeter, really pairs well with chocolate and things like that.
Yes, and they're often served in very small little glasses after a meal. And then as far as some of the food goes, you guys, I think, do something really unique that I just love, and I think we might get to see a little bit about that today. Can you talk to us a bit about what Pauline may be doing for us?
Our charcuterie board, yeah, we do a choose your own charcuterie board. So we have two different sizes. We have a lot of options of things that you can put on your charcuterie board. Everything pairs beautifully with the wine. Pauline's going to show you a little bit more about it later. Some of the things we put on there we make in-house. Cheeses, meats, all that kind of stuff. So.
It's so good, and you can completely customize them to what you want. Once you see, you won't understand. But how about you show us a little around this beautiful establishment for those that have not seen? This is beautiful.
Sure.
Thank you.
Well, this is our tasting room here. So this is the original part of the building. This is where you come in and you taste the wine.
Yes.
You can get flights of wine, glasses of wine, bottles, or you can just do a tasting here.
Excellent.
And this is our cafe right here where you go up to order your food.
Tell us a little bit about this area here. We have a nice long dining area.
Yeah, this is just kind of a little bit of seating area. We have our alcove here where we have a rotating art exhibit.
Oh, cool.
We always feature a local artist. This is actually one of our staff members that is Master of Fine Arts that did this work.
Wow.
Yeah. So this is our banquet room.
Just beautiful.
We can do small weddings, showers, parties. We do dinner theater in the wintertime.
Wow.
The stage is great for that, and also, music.
Yeah, dinner theater. So now, you guys have some events during the week in the evenings. Can you tell us a little bit about what you guys do right now?
Right now, we do trivia on Wednesday night, but we're going to probably be discontinuing that for the summer. We do late night Friday night, and weather permitting, it's either outside or the music will be up on the stage.
Sure. Okay, now this is just gorgeous, Holly. I've been here before, but I've never been out on the full wraparound deck, and this seating is obviously just wonderful, and it's peaceful and quiet. What a great space. How long have you guys had this space here?
Well, the winery itself will be 16 years old this year. Wow. The vineyards, some of the grapevines go back before that because my dad planted it originally as a hobby. So some of the grapevines are 20 years old.
Wow.
We're planting some new ones this year. Some of the vines that didn't produce as well or had issues we pulled out. We're planting some new varieties. There's some great new varieties coming out.
Wow.
So that's what we're working on now.
And how many different types of wine can you grow from a specific, like this grape per se? Or are there certain ones you only
We're trying to actually kind of narrow it down to only about 5 different grape varieties. We have more than that right now because it was an experiment in the beginning with, a little of this, a little of that. But we're going to try to get down to about 5 varieties where we have some whites and reds. And then we can produce a variety of different kinds of things with our grapes. So we do make our ports from our own estate grown grapes. And then, so you can make port, you can make rosés, you can make reds, whites, blends, all kinds of stuff.
It's time to take a break. We'll return back at the cafe with Pauline after these important messages. Stay tuned.
Bringing history to you. That is what we do. The Historical Campaign is a nonprofit organization that focuses on the American Civil War in 2 aspects: presenting museum-quality artifacts and participating in an authentic military drill. This is a Civil War-era U.S. cavalry sword. We travel across southern Michigan, giving schools the opportunity to use this memorable resource. We encourage teachers and administrators to contact us so we can make a lasting impression on their students. You will probably never see another piece like this. And I guarantee you, unless we meet again, you will never see the original letter. Ideas shape the course of history. The idea of the Historical Campaign is not only helping students today, but it's shaping the way that history is taught in the future.
The accident. You can't escape it, and you rarely see it coming. Those moments in life where something that once seemed impossible happens to you. Is this a bad time? Don't wait for the unexpected. Contact the Kraft Insurance family today and get the personalized protection you deserve.
Downtown Jackson Coffee Company, home to live music every Friday night, 7 to 10 p.m. For fun, coffee, and free music, come join us downtown.
Hi, this is Superintendent Steve Dorr, inviting you to be a part of the East Jackson family. At East Jackson, we're leading the way in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. We offer one of the area's best robotics teams, as well as a diverse array of arts and music programming. At the high school level, we're excited to launch the Jackson County Early College. New classroom technology helps our curriculum come alive, and our staff ensures a safe and welcoming environment for your child. Great things are happening at East Jackson Community Schools. To learn more, visit our website, eastjacksonschools.org.
Walt's Health Foods, celebrating 50 years in Jackson. The ever-popular fruit baskets are available year-round for any occasion and can be delivered locally, shipped anywhere throughout the country, or even picked up. With a staggering supply of supplements, Walt's Health Foods also carries groceries and specialty food items. Visit us at 102 West Michigan Ave in downtown Jackson today.
Welcome back. Sandhill Crane Vineyards, located on Waltz Road, just off I-94 Sargent Road exit, is a great place to enjoy terrific award-winning wine, delicious food, great music, and you can even book one of many special events in their banquet room. They host many special events themselves, like the annual Pedal and Wine Bike Tour, amongst others. You can go to their website, sandhillcranevineyards.com, or call them to find out more about future events. Sandhill Crane Vineyards uses as many fresh ingredients in the cafe as they can, from their very own garden as well, such as homegrown rhubarb, which is used in their chutney, as well as fresh ingredients in their salads and many more. Now, Pauline Balansag is going to put together one of the amazing charcuterie boards.
So we kind of switched up our menu about 2 years ago, I would say, and we just really wanted to make things really simple, still make everything and try to have as many local ingredients as possible. But we really just wanted to, bring it back down to food that just goes really well with wine and that can be shared together. Yeah. And so people can just sit out on the deck in large groups and just kind of, eat some really good food with their wine. So this is our smoked trout spread that we have, and we get really fresh trout from Indian Brook Trout Farm over in East Jackson. Yes. We change up cheeses of the month every single month. So right now we have this really creamy, awesome dill Havarti that everyone is really loving. We have some smoked Gouda as well that I really love that just kind of goes with our wines really well. We have this Michigan chutney that we make in-house that has fresh rhubarb as well as some dried cherries in it and a lot of cloves and different seasonings as well. We have this mushroom pate that is awesome that's made with fresh button mushrooms as well as shiitake mushrooms, as well as our traminette wine and a lot of thyme. So it just pairs super awesome with everything like that. And it's one of my favorite things on the menu. I didn't like mushrooms until I tried this. It was just awesome.
It's really neat when you see a charcuterie board being put together. You can tell there is textures are involved, like different types of textures, and then of course just drastic flavor differences from things that are real sweet to bitter or to sour. I love it, and this, you don't see coolers like this very often that have these types of ingredients in it. It's just beautiful,
for sure.
And like she said, very fresh.
Definitely, yeah. We have an olive relish right here that's kind of similar to, if you're familiar with like a muffaletta sandwich, like New Orleans kind of style that we also make in house. We have this really awesome shredded ham that we get over from Dearborn, Michigan. That's just really nice and kind of smoky and a little sweet. Let's see. We have some awesome Graber olives over from Graber that is just like my favorite green olive on the face of the earth, and it just pairs super well with wine. Let's see, what else do we got?
Wow. You really can, you'll see the menu. There are many different types of things you can select from, but what a great way to really hone in your specific type of wine that goes just with the right types of cheese and meats that you want.
Definitely, yeah. And you can completely tailor this to you, which is awesome. We have some really nice rosemary almonds that we bake fresh every single day.
What? They look glazed. Is there a sweet, or is it
It's a little bit sweet. It's a lot
savory?
of, more savory. It's just really fresh olive oils, some sea salt, some rosemary, just baked all really nicely. We have some sriracha lime peanuts as well that I'm bringing out. Wow. That's a little bit spicy, but just kind of warms your palate more, and you get that zest of the lime that just kind of breaks that out a little bit. We have some super fresh baguettes that we bake in-house every single day, and we have some really awesome naan bread that I love as well.
That's good too. That's very good.
And coming in here, a lot of people don't even kind of really know what naan bread is, and so they're also experiencing a lot of different foods that you can't really find in Jackson as well, which is really cool. And then I'm really excited that we offer. Then we just put a couple pieces of rosemary on for color, and some people like to season their stuff with a little bit more rosemary. And that would just be kind of a really nice full board for you, yeah.
It looks so awesome, Pauline. Oh my goodness, I cannot wait to try this and pair this with who knows what types of wine. I'm sure the ladies can help us with that. But wow, that is out of sight. And let me tell you, that's only one of many options that you can get here at Sandhill Crane. Now, Pauline has some excellent bread. Of course, it's from Michigan.
Of course.
I wouldn't expect anything else. Pauline, tell us what we're going to make now.
Yes, so this is our Maggie's Club. So it's named after one of our old employees who has since moved on, but she still comes back here all the time and gets this whenever we have it. So it's essentially just kind of an updated turkey club with some guacamole on it as well. So we start with some really nice sourdough that we get from a Michigan Bread, which is a Michigan bread company out of Detroit. We're gonna just lightly toast that. We have some bacon that is an Applewood sugar smoked bacon, so it's so good.
Yeah, it looks like a nice thick cut bacon for sure.
Yeah, nice thick cut bacon. We have it partially cooked already, and we're just kind of popping it on our grill just to get it some better caramelization of it.
Not only can you get the charcuterie board of a lifetime here, but you can get a great panini sandwich or whatever. And on Friday nights, she mentioned when they're open later until 10, you can order some food up until 9 o'clock, 9:30. So hey, I mean, you know.
We got some guacamole over here that I'm just gonna line both of the breads with. Just gives it that nice little kick.
Yes.
A little zingy, a little zesty. Some nice leaf lettuce. Some fresh tomatoes. We get this really nice thick cut turkey. It's a little smoky. So this is our some smoked provolone as well that we put on it. So you just kind of get all those flavors all the way through, which is awesome. Put that right on top of the cheese so it gets a little melty.
Mm-hmm. Goodness.
And just cut it in half, and there we go.
That is absolutely how it is done. So, yeah, that looks amazing, Paulina.
Thank you.
And that's one of the sandwiches on the menu
yes,
here. You
this is one of our weekend specials for the weekend.
Wow.
So they change, week by week, but I always like to bring crowd favorites back and kind of rotate through and get something for everyone.
Wow, I cannot wait to try that sandwich. And for dessert, how about a dark cherry chocolate espresso cupcake? Yes, that's what I said. First, the cherry filling. Next, vanilla buttercream espresso frosting. Then top it with a dark chocolate espresso coffee bean. I'm sold. Before we can sit down to eat all this terrific food, let's hear some live music from John Lewis Good and the Rose City Troubadours.
Oh, yeah! Wake up, Michigan, with a small coffee from McDonald's for just $1. Freshly brewed from Arabica beans, this cup of joe packs flavor. And the fact that you can bundle any size coffee or any size soft drink with a mouth-watering sausage McMuffin for only $2, whoa, might just make you into a morning person like moi. But don't thank me, thank the new breakfast lineup on the $1, $2, $3 menu. Michigan mornings start at McDonald's.
Francis Street Primary is a public, non-for-profit, tuition-free charter school with a different approach to teaching and learning. We offer a longer school year, smaller classroom sizes, and a nationally acclaimed core curriculum designed to engage and energize students. All children will be immersed in a school-wide culture of trust, respect, collaboration, and joy in learning. Beginning with kindergarten through 2nd grade, we will grow with our students as we add a grade every year. Please call, visit our website, or come on down to Francis Street Primary to learn more about how to enroll your child today.
Spring is around the corner, so don't wait just to find out your lawnmower isn't working properly. Be prepared and let Performance Automotive Northwest take care of your lawnmower's maintenance and blade sharpening. With our lawn equipment service trailers, we can do repairs at your home or business. Give us a call today at 517-789-7151 and schedule your lawnmower maintenance. Performance Automotive Northwest. We do much more than auto parts.
For many years, funeral homes have been raising their prices while at the same time lowering their level of service. At Hampton Funeral Homes, we believe in the exact opposite. We've invested in you by providing comfortable and state-of-the-art facilities so that we can serve your family the way you deserve. If you've had a poor or disappointing funeral experience in the past, let us show you what a professional and caring funeral home looks like. Visit one of our 3 locations to make your arrangements today.
Jackson?
This is Mission Control. Go ahead, Jim.
Jackson, we have a program.
Sign up for Jackson District Library's Summer Reading Program this year for your chance to win a Nintendo Switch or tablet. Fun activities, educational programs, and a universe of stories await all participants. Register online or in person at any of our 13 locations in Jackson County. Jackson District Library. Discover, learn, succeed.
Welcome back to Sandhill Crane Vineyards, located on Waltz Road, just north of the I-94 Sargent Road exit. People are having a great time wine tasting, enjoying live music, eating excellent food, and now it's my turn to do the same with co-owner Holly Balansag and kitchen manager Pauline Balansag. Holly, Pauline, this just looks amazing. What a beautiful day to enjoy this fantastic food, and the charcuterie board just looks incredible. As we go through and taste this, Holly has brought some amazing wine that we're going to pair with some of the food, and then of course tell me a little bit about what we have here.
Okay, so during the summer we feature a different sangria every month, and this one, Amanda, our public event coordinator, is calling Appley Ever After.
Perfect.
Which is really cute. So it features our dessert apple wine, which is called Dolce, and it has some cranberry juice and some lime LaCroix and just some apple wedges.
Wow.
It's really refreshing.
It looks really good.
So that's going to be available this weekend.
Wow, okay, I guess I'm going to have to taste that real fast just to make sure it's legit. Wow, that is really good. It doesn't get any more fresh, though, than that right there. Holy smoke. And look at that glass. Come on, that's a commercial. Very, very good. Now, if we were to start snacking, obviously, the almonds, a little salty, savory, right? And this is the rosemary?
Yes.
And I guess you could really pick different types of wine, couldn't you, Holly, for every single item on the board? So
yeah. So just about all the wines that we have could go with this board, especially in the dry to semi-sweet category. If you get too sweet, you know, it kind of takes things over. But the almonds, one of my favorite pairings is our Merlot, which I did bring out.
Tell me a little bit about the stainless steel.
Stainless Chardonnay. Well, let me have you try it.
Sure. So Chardonnay oakiness, people will refer to usually. I don't know a lot about it,
So we actually do two styles, and you can do a Chardonnay that's oaked, and it's going to be the more buttery, vanilla, nutty Chardonnays that people are used to. But you can also do a stainless Chardonnay, which just expresses the fruit and kind of the natural qualities that come out of the Chardonnay grape. And that's what this is. So I decided to bring this one out. I think this is a really nice, crisp, clean Chardonnay that goes well with almost everything on here.
It really does. It's so good. Very, very good. And those are so good. These are like the savory rosemary glazed almonds. So good.
So this is our olive relish that we have. So we use two different types. We use green olives and black olives in there, as well as a bunch of different types of fresh veggies, a lot of garlic, some seasonings, a little bit of olive oil, and you just kind of get this really nicely balanced olive relish that, if you've heard of a muffaletta sandwich from like New Orleans, this is kind of what the style that we're playing off of right there.
Gosh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's hard to describe, right? Like how to describe what it's like. I'm thinking like a very finely chopped coleslaw, but as far as some texture, but it's a little softer, but the flavors are so unique.
Yeah.
And here.
This is our mushroom pate that we also make in-house. So we use fresh button mushrooms as well as some dried shiitake mushrooms that go into it.
Wow.
We saute them up with some butter. We use our Traminette wine in it as well, a lot of thyme. And then we just kind of let that saute and build a bunch of flavor, and then we puree it up, and it just has this really nice creamy texture to it as well. And it's just really awesome.
I'm gonna make a total mess here, but
that's what you're supposed to do. It's supposed to be fun and interactive. That's what I love about food.
Please, thank you. Okay. Now, this is really good. It is that is a chutney, correct? That will give us a little sweetness balance, right?
Yes, a little sweetness.
Savory.
It's a little savory. It's a little on the savorier side as well. There's a lot of cloves and nutmeg and that kind of thing in there.
Wow, yes.
But it's fresh rhubarb, some dried cherries in there as well. Cooks down, gets all nice. So you get a little bit of the sweeter content of it. So it kind of breaks away from, the really meatiness of the ham and the salami. And
I'm
that
reaching
kind of thing.
again. You ladies really seriously need to try to eat something else. Just like take a little bite here and there. You can just pretend. I don't care if you swallow it, but as long as you're pretending, you make me feel like such a knucklehead here all by myself. And I want to try this too. And now, please tell me about that sandwich one more time, Pauline, for those that might have missed you putting that together, and then Holly, kill it on the cupcake.
Yeah, so this is our Maggie's Club. So we use these really nice, slightly smoked turkey breasts in that we end up slicing ourselves, so they're nice and thick pieces. Applewood sugar coated bacon that are also really thickly sliced, some smoked provolone, some guacamole, fresh lettuce, really fresh tomatoes. Just a really nice, simple sandwich that's kind of a play on a turkey club that's a little more upscale.
But we are releasing a wine this weekend. It's our Estate Marquette Bourbon Barrel Reserve. And this wine is all estate grown grapes. The variety is Marquette. It is kind of a port style wine, 16.5% alcohol, with some residual sugar in the wine, so it's a little bit sweet. And we tasted it yesterday to try to decide what we wanted to do for the cupcake. You can get chocolatey flavors in this wine, so it was just chocolate was a no-brainer.
Wow.
And then Pauline will tell you about the cupcake.
So the cupcake, we decided for it, kind of playing off of all those flavors. We have a really nice, super moist, dark chocolate cupcake, just kind of straight up. Inside, we made a dark cherry compote that we reduced down with some of our bourbon barrel Marquette, as well as a little bit of cherry juice. So that is stuffed inside. And then we have a really nice espresso buttercream on top, with just a chocolate covered coffee bean.
I brought a wine we make called Chanson, and this grape in this is the Chardonnay grape, which is a hybrid of Chardonnay. And this is aged in oak barrel for just a little bit, so it just has a little bit of that oaky buttery flavor. But it still retains a lot of the crispness. So I think it goes well. This sandwich actually, almost any white wine would be really nice with it. If you like sweeter wines, some good semi-sweet wines would go well with it too.
Is that one compared to the Chardonnay, is it like a sweeter or a little more dry?
They're both dry, but this one's oaky, so that's the little bit of the difference.
Sure.
That one, the stainless is a little bit more crisp, and this is a little softer.
Okay. I can't wait to try it. I can't wait to try this either. See the sandwich? Okay, yeah, it looks very good. It is a very, very good sandwich. The bacon is incredible. Everything you can tell, it's just, homemade, absolutely incredibly delicious. Cheers, by the way,
cheers.
Holly, and we would cheers with you in another year. Wow, yeah, that is good. That's so good, and it's definitely different, a very unique difference from the steel barreled Chardonnay, right? And this is a grape similar to it, but not the same.
It is similar, yes.
Wow, that's amazing. I have to try this right here. These are the in-house sriracha.
Yeah, our sriracha lime peanuts, yes.
Sriracha lime peanuts. Yeah, and these are,
Yeah, it's nice and caramelized on there.
Crunchy, a little bit chewy, and so unique to, obviously, Sandhill Crane, because you can't buy those in the store, man. Those are homemade, couple unique ingredients, just delicious. Make it your own any way you want it. Come out here during the week until 7, a few days a week. Can you tell us your hours again, please?
So Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday is 11 to 7. Friday is 11 to 10, and Sunday is 12 to 6. And then we're closed Monday and Tuesday.
So tell me what's inside again.
So it is a cherry compote that we make with dark cherries, a little bit of the Marquette wine, as well as some cherry juice.
Oh boy, Brandon, I'm sorry, sir. This will be a little bit of a messy bite. I'm gonna take a small one though.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my, yeah, that buttercream frosting.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Unbelievable.
Oh my gosh.
With the name of this one more time, ma'am?
Estate Marquette Bourbon Barrel Reserve. So it is aged in a bourbon barrel. So you get those nice sweet bourbon-y notes too.
Wow, it's so smooth. It was lightly sweet, not overly sweet. Very, very smooth. Wow, please, website, social media, Sandhill Crane Winery.
Our website is sandhillcranevineyards.com. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and I believe Twitter.
Beautiful. Yeah, stay on top of that for any local events, and obviously if it's a beautiful day, why would you not want to be somewhere like this? Sandhill Crane Vineyards is the place to be. And near the end of June, they'll be having a chef dinner in collaboration with Edible Wow magazine out of Detroit, with the pairing for every course. Tickets go on sale soon. Call Sandhill Crane Vineyards for details, and don't forget to check out their website. Until next time, I'm Adrian Sharp, and you've been watching Food Circus.